Hey y'all, it's Megan and Andy. Welcome back to the channel. Glad y'all are here today. Come spend some time with us today. Actually, we don't know what we're doing today, but
it's nasty out here.
it's nice and foggy this morning, so we made a little stroll down here to the deer camera. Today is actually the first day of rifle season here in our part of North Carolina. So on the list I do know is Maggie is dying to go deer hunting. So I think me and her are going to come sit in the blind this evening. Now, it's questionable whether we see anything because deer out here, I've tried hunting down here years ago, and they like to come out at night. So we'll see, but I ain't quite ready for her to be climbing up in the deer stand with me just yet. So deer blind, and actually we got that thing. It was on sale at Tractor Supply, and it's pretty roomy inside. Maybe I can show y'all a little of that this evening. But Andy's connecting to the camera to see if there's anything, any activity.
What is today? Today's the 26th, so this was all yesterday, 21st.
But we've got this block out here. We ain't pouring out corn or anything, but you know, Andy's got his cover crop and we put him a mineral block out here, so.
Most of the stuff I'm seeing right here was at nighttime. Bunch of does.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute and I'll show you. But I just wanted to see if anything was out here like yesterday evening, so that's what I'm scrolling to right now. There's so many pictures of does on here through the night last night. I don't know how there's any green on this cover crop.
Really?
Because there's so many pictures of deer. All does, which that's okay. In my opinion, does eat better than bucks, but...
And I'm not horn hunting, so...
Right.
And Tiger has a new outfit for now. While she's out and about in the mornings and evenings, I got her a nice, bright orange vest. Just because there are several neighbors around, and I wouldn't want anybody to accidentally mistake her for a deer.
So last night, yesterday, that would have been yesterday morning, at 12 o'clock yesterday morning.
Like at midnight?
At midnight, yeah. Okay.
I knew it. They're bad. That's what they do.
Yep, middle of the night. They know when deer season starts, too. And that's when they really start dedicating the nighttime. They came out down here at 11 o'clock last night.
That's about right. About right.
Nothing but does. I mean, we actually have some pictures of some nice bucks on here, but I haven't seen them.
It's been
in a week or
weeks,
so.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna show you some of the does.
Hang on, let me get where I. Okay.
And there's two of them that were there. It must be three. I think there's one blurry right there running. But that's all them does there.
They was out here all night.
They were out here all night long. Looks like they're hanging around that block, but right there, look, there's four here. There's two standing right there and two right there. See them back in there?
Mm-hmm. Well, me and Maggie can come try it.
Yeah, I mean,
that's part of it.
You go back just a few days and they're out here late in the evening, like before dark. So, you know, it just depends. You may and you may not see something. There y'all are walking again. There's a little buck. That was at 3 o'clock yesterday morning. No, day before yesterday. But there's a buck too. See him? That's that same one we've been seeing. So he is on here. He's just coming out. That was at 7:30 or 7:23 in the evening.
And he's eating. He ain't running after nothing. He look like he's eating.
No, he's hanging around that block out there. They've eat off part of it. They hadn't eat that block up as fast as I thought they would.
Well, and it ain't rained to soften it up. I think that makes a difference too.
I don't know what was going on there. Must have had dew on the glass. That's apparently you and Tiger were walking. There she is. See the orange vest? She's out there smelling all them deer. Okay, here's some that's at 5:50.
Okay, I could see them right at dark. Though.
That was on the 18th, so that was a few days ago.
Yeah, right at dark.
Right at dark. So you might see something.
Well, we'll come down here and see. We'll just see what it brings. Yeah, so I mean, we're hunting to put meat in the freezer. It gives you, or actually not even in the freezer, to can. We like canned deer meat, but we it just adds more to our pantry of options, and we both love especially the canned deer meat, the fresh tenderloins. We love all that stuff. So it gives you another option. So I'm not just eating pork, beef, and chicken all the time. Pork, beef, and chicken. Pork, beef, and chicken.
And I don't care what anybody tries to tell you. A doe tastes better than a buck does.
Oh yeah.
It's just like you take a bull to the butcher and you get that strong taste. It's the same way with a buck. Not saying you can't eat a buck, because you absolutely can. I mean, we've eaten plenty of them.
Oh no, we killed that one year, and it was so strong smelling we couldn't hardly stand to eat it. You remember that?
Yeah, I do.
He was in full blown rut though.
But I mean, as bad as I hate to say it, a young doe is probably the best. But you know, it's just like a cow. That's like when you got a young steer or a young heifer you take to the butcher.
And the thing is, I guarantee you, these deer around here, any deer you shoot is gonna be corn fed, because
everybody.
We don't pour out corn, but everybody else does. So.
Yeah, everybody and their brother feeds deer around here. I bet there's more. I would about bet that there is more money spent on deer corn here than it is feeding hogs and cows.
Yep. In
our area, it's amazing what people spend on feeding deer. I know people who feed deer year round.
Now, what we used to do, Daddy would feed them. Because Daddy was a big deer hunter, but we would go to the apple orchard, and they would let us go around and pick up the rotten apples out from under the trees.
Oh yeah, I've seen people
back
do
in
that
the day.
too. Yeah.
And I remember you would do it because it was still kind of warm outside. They'd have yellow jackets on them, and I was a kid, and I was like, "Why we gotta be picking up these apples covered in bees?"
Apples will last a whole lot longer than corn will. They'll clean a pile of corn up in a night.
Oh yeah.
You pour out apples, and it'll last a little while. Look, standing down there waiting on me. They always starving to death. They act like it don't ever get fed. I got something to show y'all real quick though. So you remember us unrolling hay on this here bad part of the pasture, and our goal was that not only was the hay going to break down, the hay that didn't get eat going to break down and kind of help build up the soil, but also that potentially grass could come up in that hay from the seeds that was in that hay. Well, let me show you something.
Yeah, I was walking through here the other day looking at it.
Look at that.
It's crazy, honestly.
I didn't sow any of this grass. None of it. Look at that. And it's like that all down through all these little trails. Now, take for granted the part that didn't get hay over here has a lot of bare spots in it. So that kind of, I think I'm gonna throw some grass seed out on this before our next chance of rain. However, I am tickled to death that this actually worked.
I know.
I mean, it's not that I doubted it. I had a feeling it would work. I just didn't.
We didn't know it would work as good as it did.
I didn't expect to have it looking like I sowed grass on it. That's the thing that got me. Look, I know there's the grass that was already here that's come back through, but then look right here. I mean, look at all those little bitty sprouts. And it's like that all the way down that hay trail. And now some spots of this hay, you can see right there's a lot of vetch coming up, which is a good thing too. Cows will eat that. But we don't have much grass at all, and we have what you call vetch. See, it's all in this bale here. Right here is the thickest spot of all. But look at that. Like I said, I have not put any seed at all on this pasture.
Well, and so no more cows or horses on this pasture till springtime.
Yeah, because I'm scared if we turn the cows in here onto this one, they're going to get on here and chew on that nice tender grass, and it'll be over with.
Yeah, it'll kill our progress.
Yeah, and it'll at that point destroy everything we tried to do here. But I am going to come in with some more fescue and just reseed over top of this, and I'll put it in kind of thick, and so hopefully it'll be at the point where even if only 50% of it comes up and germinates, that well, it'll still give me a decent stand of grass. But they're waiting on us.
Yep, patiently.
I think what surprises me the most is I didn't realize when I cut that hay that there was that much seed heads in it. You know what I mean? I don't believe this bale had many strings on it, did it?
They were down here on the end.
It done fell off. Yeah, last time I just threw it over the gate and I didn't have to open the gate, and I just get in there and roll it out.
Okay.
Poor babies is starving to death.
Look at them. They said, please, I'm so hungry. Oh, bless your heart, I'm so hungry.
They ain't never been fed before.
So one thing I'm tickled about, we were talking about the pastures. I don't know that we've ever had them still have one more spot to go, and it's almost December.
Yeah.
I'm pretty tickled over that. We still got one more good spot of grass to move them before we officially put them up in what we call our sacrifice pasture. So I'm pretty tickled over that.
And stretching it out with the hay has helped a lot with that. But still, even where we've pulled them off of, on the cameras probably look like they're eat down pretty good. But I think it's just the color of the grass this time of year. But there's still a lot of nice grass there. It's not eat down to the ground. And it's just worked really well.
It has.
This time.
It has.
And I attribute a lot of our pasture success this year to all the rain we had.
The rain, and we didn't keep the horses on it with the cows.
Yeah, the horses were off of it, so they didn't destroy much. But
yeah.
Anyways, it's worked out nice. And I'm going to tell you, so there's also a method to my madness here of starting the bale right here. Because, you know, wherever you set the bale down, you have the most hay fall off.
Right.
This little area right here where it gets so much traffic because they come in and out all the time, never has grass on it. So I thought by leaving a lot of excess hay laying here, I mean, I don't know, maybe it would help out this spot. I highly doubt there's ever much grass. This is hard and rocky.
It goes just along with that corner. You heard us talk about hard and rocky land. Well, this section is part of that here too. So
all out through here. Even though you can't tell it, this is a very rocky spot in the pasture.
And they're part of the woods is rocks where they stand in the woods. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the rocks out in there.
Rocks. All right. Y'all gonna have to move. It's coming out like.
So let me tell you what I've been doing. Okay. I found also helps. Help me push it over here.
Push it toward me?
Yeah. I unroll it backwards. Oh. And it's helped scatter the hay a little better. It don't all come up in one big thick layer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That one's heavy, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. Aww.
Did you step in it?
And I about busted. I'm so glad I did not fall. That was like stepping on ice.
These ones that were sitting on the ground are harder to unroll. I've noticed by unrolling this stuff backwards, it still unrolls. She's crazy cow. But it still unrolls, but it doesn't put it in that really thick. See the thin layer it's leaving?
Instead of the, oh my gosh, I just did it again.
Them things are attracting you, ain't they? But it's leaving that thin layer of hay, and they eat it up better, and so there's less chance of it killing the grass too. Ooh, I just stuck my hand in some on the side of this thing.
This is like a minefield.
Look, there it goes.
It's gonna hit that fence.
No, it won't. Your water trough running over.
I know. I ain't up there at the water spigot.
So it ended right out there. And I'm just gonna leave it like that. The cows will push it around and play with it a little bit. Chances are, and they've done this to me already several times, they'll go down here and push it through the fence. And if they do, I'll just pull it back through the fence. But doing it that way kind of lays this hay out here for them to eat on, while that hay over there is still watered up, and they're not like laying in it and wasting it. So tomorrow, if there is still a bale laying there, I'll unroll what's left of it.
And now I know there have been some concerns, like people say it's just a waste of money and a waste of hay, and you know, it's just one of them kind of things. It's all in what you want to do, period.
Yeah, I was told all my life that unrolling hay on a pasture was a good way to waste hay. And I'll agree to an extent. It is. Cows are going to lay in it and everything. But I want to show you. There's not a lot of wasted hay on this last hay trail right here. I would have just as much wasted hay if it were in a hay ring. And there's an old fellow up the road who has unrolled hay on his pastures all my life. And he's almost 90 years old. And I kind of feel like if it works for him, maybe there's something to it, if he's been doing it for that long.
I'm going to tell you the difference between this year and last year. We were full-blown feeding hay in October last year. You remember?
At this point, yeah, which we had a terrible drought last year.
We were going through hay like crazy last year.
Pastures were cooked. Yeah, it was rough last year. This year's nothing like last year was.
It's different from year to year. You learn a little something every year.
So anyways, we still got plenty left at the moment. So hopefully we have enough to get through till springtime, because
and hopefully we have a barn to put it in the spring.
Hopefully so. And once the cows go up into the sacrifice pasture, at that point we will be eating hay like crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's going to be taking a lot of hay at that point, because that's all the cows will have to eat besides what little bit of feed we give them. Well, guys, I am actually fixing to go work on the bulldozer. I called Daddy earlier this morning. He's actually been out there most of the morning already, kind of tinkering with it and piddling with it.
It was so funny because Andy got up this morning. He said, it's awful damp and wet. It's be a good morning to work on the bulldozer. And I said, must be great minds think alike.
Yeah, so I called him, and he said he's fooling with me. He said he already had the radiator put in it and ready to fire up. Of course, he was joking. But, yeah, anyways, he's already up there, been piddling with it this morning. So I told him as soon as I got done with this, I'd be heading up there. So I guess that's what I'm probably going to be doing majority of the day, of what's left of the day, which we're still pretty early in the day.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, this need to be took care of, because these cows were standing out here looking at us like we need something to eat.
Feed me. Feed me. And we hadn't showed him a whole lot, but this is our little steer that we got from my brother. And he's growing pretty good, and it's so sweet. The cows, they accepted him right off as soon as we brought him in. But it took him a little bit to get used to being here. But I feel like he's already growing, which he should be. He's a full-blown beef steer, so the Jersey crosses grow a little slower.
Yeah, he grows. He'll probably catch up with that other steer before it's over with.
Probably.
Now, I will say, we have the three we have the three cows over here at our neighbors, which is just right through the woods. It's two heifers and a steer. The steer that's over there will be our beef for the year, and then this one right here will be some extra to just sell amongst some people that we've provided beef with for a while now. But anyways, when we move these cows from this pasture right here up to the last spot of grass, we're going to bring those three over here and put them all together, let everybody kind of get acquainted with each other again before we put them up in the sacrifice pasture, because at that point they'll be kind of confined.
And cows are a little pushy.
And cows can be pushy when it comes feeding time or any other time.
And I know on one of the previous videos, we had actually several people asking why those calves are over there and not here at our place. And actually, I say over there, it's literally like right through those woods there. But the reason being is they were our calves that were born, were they born in February?
Yeah.
They were born around February, and it was time for them to be weaned. And so we had, our neighbor used to have a lot of goats and horses and things like that. They've got several unused pastures over there now, and they offered to us, if we wanted to keep them from having to bush hog so much, and to give us some extra grass and somewhere to put those calves, that we could bring them over there and put them in those pastures. It was a win-win kind of situation there for both of us. So they've been over there since, I don't know.
August, I think.
August?
I think so.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Since about August. And so now, you may have seen in the last video, the corral panels we've put up. And we do that to make it easier on us when it comes time to load them. So that way they're used to it. They're used to going in there. Not a big deal.
But
so
they're good and weaned at this point, and they're ready to go.
Yep, and the frost has, you know, the grass is froze out, so the grass is not growing now, and so it's time for them to come on back home for a while anyway.
Yep, that's the plan, and if things work out like they did this year, like we'll continue to do some type of rotation like that to where we can take our, like, I don't think they'll ever have animals in that pasture again. I could be wrong, but they don't think they will either. But you know, we never know how our plans go. But if things continue to work, that'll be a place where we've got to take cows to.
And there's some really good grass.
To let them wean them.
Really good grass on that pasture. I mean, they didn't fall off not one bit when we pulled them off these mama cows.
No, I haven't fed them any hay at all yet because they still got grass in that pasture.
Yeah.
It's a good pasture, and there's plenty of it over there. But anyways, all right, Daddy's probably waiting on me.
Yeah,
So.
he's probably saying, where in the world's he at?
Yeah, I know. I told him 30 minutes, and I feel like it's been longer than that.
Put some stuff on that chassis where it bolts up there. You seal it off.
don't know why it ain't all the way down. Can't figure out what's holding it up right there.
I do. It's this little piecey right here.
I think it's that piece of rubber right there. Oh, wait a minute. I see what it is.
This piece is touching.
There it is. Now it's in there.
Now I can take that piece off.
Would you? All right, give me that ratchet wrench. Where's it at?
Right there.
That it? Well, I thought I had it started.
Papa's taking his little cap off.
Put it in the shop in the dry.
Hey, you got your own farm hands, ain't you? What?
I said, I think boy, mom, you got it.
You gonna say this guy? I tell you, I done showed you.
Yeah, he told me. I ain't seen him.
Well, that ain't it.
Well, I'll bring more of them.
Really?
Yeah.
What size are these big ones here?
3/4?
No, they ain't neither.
What do you mean?
Too big, 3/4 too little. But it's 13, 16? Not 13.
Yeah, cause they're odd size. Go get him an inch.
I'll go get it.
Say it's $500. Something close. Who is that?
I was starting with somebody else, like John, some HB feeders. That 525, that was pretty.
$360. What was that?
One half of 3/4. That's the most one out of He weighed 900.
I come out there and walk 360 at 525.
That's what I'm saying. With a little yard, you gotta have around the
That's 525.
5 to 600.
I know, but that 455 didn't bring me 335.
That right here's a bull. Bull, that's a bull. What is that? 455 is a heifer.
335.
Yeah, she was little.
And that bull brought 6, that weight. That bull weighed that much? 6
Yeah. I got a heifer up that way there. I could have got them 2 more pounds. I thought I'd keep it. Boy, she's pretty.
Nah, this right here pull them down tight. Maybe. I thought it would. The battery did. Ah,
Get that big one, Jake.
why won't it do it?
You just didn't
You got it on the high power, it won't work on it. Put it on 3.
There it goes.
It ain't tight. That it is. Want that bigger?
No, that's tight enough.
You get it out.
Yeah.
They said pull it out easy.
Y'all fixing to go?
Here in just a few minutes. I got some scraps to take to the chickens, but
Well, guess what?
What?
The radiator is in the bulldozer now.
Yay.
I didn't film it all, but it's in there.
I know you are relieved.
Yeah, that's a big weight off my shoulders. Now we still got to add antifreeze. I got to go to the Caterpillar place and get stuff, change oil. I need a fuel filter and a few other little odds and ends. But for the most part, everything's ready to start filling into.
Well, did you tell him how long that thing has needed a radiator?
Years.
A
very, very
it's a
long time.
giant task that is like.
But it's done now.
Yeah, that is awesome.
So
that's so exciting.
Should be able to run it now, and that thing actually stay cool. The old radiator was definitely stopped up. I think I mentioned that in an older video, but it was definitely stopped up. They put a whole brand new core in that radiator. But it's done.
Yay.
I mean, the hard part's done. I still got to change oil, add antifreeze, put the belly pans back on. The belly pans will be somewhat of a challenge to put back on, but that ain't that bad. But I enjoy doing stuff like that because when you're doing that kind of mechanic work, you have to think.
Right.
You know, and it kind of turns your mind off on everything else because you're concentrating on what you're doing.
Kind of lose track of time and everything else.
You lose track of time. Well, yeah, it's took us all day just about to get everything back in there.
Right.
But it don't feel like it took that long.
Well, at least it's done now.
Like I said, I enjoy it, but I wouldn't want to do that kind of work every day. I guess I'll run around and get everything else fed. And y'all going on, I guess, ain't you?
Yeah, might as well get on down there and get settled in.
All righty.
It'll be Maggie's first time ever.
And she is so excited, ain't you?
Yeah.
You gonna kill one, or you just gonna watch Mama kill one?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know if she's quite big enough for that 270 yet.
That 270 knock her down,
That
wouldn't it?
knocks me down. Me and Maggie are off, ain't we?
Yes. I thought you wanted to go deer hunting.
So we're just walking down here to the creek, to the blind, and I know we don't look like deer hunters minus the orange hat, but sitting in that blind ain't no use to have no camouflage on.
What is black?
Ooh, that is cool. Very cool. There's no use. I mean, I'm a terrible deer hunter. Even when I sit in a deer stand, I don't really wear camouflage. I wear dark colors, but anyways, we'll be just fine in that blind. And it's kind of warm, so we're not all wrapped up. We got us some long sleeves in case we get cool before it gets dark. The cows are mad. Usually when they get a new roll of hay, we don't feed them that evening. And they're just patiently standing there like, what is your problem? Why don't you have a bucket? That's what they're thinking, ain't it?
Yes.
We'll see how luck does us. And hopefully, this will not be the only time we go this year. We'll see, won't we?
Might go on the deer stand a little bit.
Maggie reminds me so much of myself because when I was a little girl, I always wanted to go deer hunting. And I went my first time, I was 12, I think. So you're getting a little earlier start than me. But I always wanted to go. You think we'll see anything?
I don't know.
I don't know either. You know how to be quiet?
Yeah.
Alright, well, we're getting close enough now. We need to start keeping it down a little bit.
We found a deer track. So there's deers down here.
Yeah, they may come up behind us.
Wouldn't that be funny?
It would be funny.
We found another one. He's going this way.
He's heading this way, yes he is.
This got a little bit bigger. Might be stepping on water a little bit. Have you been in here? Oh, I didn't realize how bad it is.
Alright, so the way this works.
Whoa. That's cool.
Make you a little open. So you can see you, but they can't see you.
I was about to ask that question. How can they not see you? Oh, wait, you made it quite big. Yeah, I guess you do have to have room for the take in.
That'll work. So this is actually my first time ever hunting in a deer blind.
Is it?
Yeah.
You never hunted up a deer blind in public?
Nope, I've never had one. This is the first one I've ever had.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
I think deer blinds are better than deer stands because they're like lower.
I think so. Alright. Now it's time to start being quiet, okay? Alright. That won't need it, but just well, we come back empty-handed.
Yeah. Didn't get nothing.
That's how it goes sometimes.
That's how it goes.
I had two come out right. I mean, it was too dark to see, so.
Like right at dark.
I mean,
It was dark.
It was dark. It was dark. So, anyways, Maggie is all gung ho to try again next time. So, it did not discourage her.
Well, that's good. She, I bet you I could imagine another little girl that probably liked hunting back in the day.
Sure did. I did.
Me and Jacob sat up here.
Maggie started a little younger than me, but yeah.
Me and Jacob were up here piddling around and, you know, just doing this and that. And I decided real quick, I don't believe he'd be good in a deer stand. Or either hunting, waiting for a deer. He has talked and talked and talked all evening.
But Maggie, she talked the whole time we were down there. But she whispered. She did good. She whispered. I'm glad we were in that blind. Actually, that blind was pretty... It was more comfortable than a deer stand. I guess because I had more room. I could move.
I don't think Jacob knows how to whisper.
Sounds like somebody else I know.
I know. He gets it honest.
But it's been a good day, though.
I'm going to tell you what. It's been a beautiful day today.
It has been.
It started off nasty. But, man, once it cleared off, it's been perfect.
Yep, it's been a pretty productive day. I got some deep cleaning done. You got the bulldozer fixed.
Well, it ain't quite fixed yet, but it's fixed enough to say that it's just about fixed.
Well, there you go. That's what I mean.
Yeah. I can't wait to get that. Daddy said he was going to get some antifreeze tonight, so I might actually get it going tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
But I still got to change oil, but I'm saying get it running. But I'm going to get it running, and that way we can move it out of the way, and it ain't sitting up there close to the shop.
But I guess we're going to about call it a night. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Hope you might learned a little something until we see y'all on the next one.
Y'all have a good one.
Have a good one.
Maybe next time you'll see maybe next time you'll get to see a big old
a deer
truck out there or something.
Or maybe next time you get to see the bulldozer.
Or that. Who knows? Who knows what you're going to see next time?
Nobody.
Next video probably won't be neither one of those things. We'll see y'all.